We looked at a bunch of different facilities. Like I said, we toured a rotary, we toured the robot, and we had a herringbone, and we went out of that and into the parallel, and it was a decision made by all the family members that this was the facility that fit our management styles the best, and it was something our cows were already very familiar with, so we decided we wanted to stay with the parallel, and so we chose to install the Champion. We really liked the Champion, we liked how it operated. It seemed to be very heavy-duty stall. We wanted something that was going to take us through the long haul. Our cows flow well with the Champion. There's not a lot of obstruction and a lot of extra piping. It's more natural for them to come into the Champion, and they do seat themselves very well in the Champion, so we just chose to stick with something that worked for both us and the cows. The crowd gate keep cows flowing in the right direction and keeping them close to the parlor. With the current neck rail design that we have, the cows, it's very natural to them. They don't have to come under something or over something, so they just naturally come into the parlor and turn with ease without having any hindrance to them coming into the parlor. For the most part, they really do flow in very naturally and very evenly and do load very well. With the Champion parlor, it's a very fast exit, so it allows the cows, the whole head stall lifts up and it allows all the cows to leave at once, which then allows us to bring the gate back down and start loading the next group very effectively and efficiently. This is currently an airlift system. I personally like the airlift much better over the hydraulic. You don't have problems with hydraulic cylinders, you don't have problems with oil leaks going on. And everything else in the parlor, with as far as gates and stuff goes, is ran on air, so it just made sense to keep everything the same. The current system that we have with the automatic takeoffs and the skirting and the doors, it really works for us very well. It keeps everything very clean, very dry. So it helps on the longevity of the equipment as well as for us users. We also have the remote start in our parallel parlor so that you're not always reaching up and causing some fatigue in the shoulders. We're able just to press the button at the hip level of the user and it activates the milker. We do have the CIP doors in our parallel parlor and they allow us to clean the milkers off and just rinse them off. They're then placed on top of the doors that have all the nipples that allow it to be cleaned. And the really nice features is then when it's done being cleaned, we can then take the milkers off and the doors get folded up into the panel and then they're completely out of the way for us users. We do have the herd management system, and in the parlor that allows for several things to happen while we're in the parlor. As the cows come into the parlor, they have a microchip that they all have on that is read at the reader bar in the back, and then it then enters their number up on the computer. And as they're milking, it allows us to tell not only who's milking, but how much milk they're giving. And as they're giving it, it also alerts us if there's any concerns, as if she is to be low on milk or etc. It lets us know by putting up a warning that she's not met her expected milk for the milking. You also see in the lower panel that on our milk meters we have set up on there, we have the flow meter set up so we can determine flow and just see how fast the cow is flowing. It also helps us to determine whether or not she's truly done and at the point in which she's taken off, and just kind of watch what their flow rates are doing as they're milking. We do have an automatic sort gate system in the back of our holding area that allows our cows to be sorted automatically versus manually. We can do that from either the computer system in our office, or we can do it right here in the parlor as needed. On the MPCs, it also alerts us when the cow is to be sorted and lets us know if she's set up to be sorted, so we confirm while we are milking whether or not she's going to be a cow that is going to be sorted or not. And all of that has been a huge labor savings for us. We decided to stay with DeLaval because we were very satisfied with the product that we had in the old parlor and wanted to continue to work with that relationship that we had, and like the services and the products and all the technology that was built into the DeLaval system, it helps us as dairymen to effectively and efficiently monitor what we do with our cows to get them milked and to be profitable at what we try to do. So we really have enjoyed all the different things that the system has given us with the Champion, with the herd management system that we currently are using, the activity that is on all of our cows, the automatic sort gates, and the crowd gate. It really has allowed us to really put together a nice system for us as users and something that's comfortable and friendly for our cows.